Down there. Good. Down there. I'll be a piston.
All right. We are on the way to go hit some delts and tries. 4 weeks out, pretty much. 4 weeks in one day. 4 weeks from today, we'll be doing tans and check-ins, weigh-ins, checking in the hotel, and getting ready for the show following day. So, what we got in store for today, nothing too crazy. Again, not really doing any intensifiers. Nothing really too extreme failure. If anything, attempting to keep 1 rep in the tank. So we're going to do reverse pec deck. I like starting off with the rear delts to get some blood into those shoulder joints. I do a little bit of bands for the rotator cuff beforehand. Then we got 3 sets of reverse pec deck, probably around 12 to 15 reps. Then we'll move over to a lateral raise. Recently, I really like the standing lateral raise machine, but I do like the dumbbell lateral raise, seated or standing. And the seated lateral raise machine, which is the one I'm going to opt for today. So we'll do same thing there. 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. And then shoulders will be fully pumped and ready to press. So we'll move over probably to the hammer strength shoulder press. I have used Arsenals in the past, but sometimes it messes with my neck. And I also do the Smith machine every once in a while. But right now, past few weeks, the hammer strength's been my best friend. So if that's open, that's the one we'll do. Only 2 sets there. Probably do a top set and then like a little back off. So fail 7 to 9, 7 to 10 reps on that first set, and then maybe back off to like a 8 to 12, 10 to 12 on that second set. Then we'll do some cable front raises. 3 sets there, 12 to 15. Same idea as the side laterals and the rear delt. Just pump a bunch of blood in there. Then we will move on to triceps after the cable front raises. We're going to do 3 tricep exercises today. We'll probably do a tricep machine push down like the dip machine. 2 sets there. Then I'll probably do 2 sets of just regular push downs, either straight bar with the rope. We'll see. And then I'll do 3 sets of an overhead movement, either a dumbbell overhead or a skull crusher machine. So probably around, based on the set, probably 10 to 12 on the tricep push down machine, 10 to 12 on the push downs overall. I might do 1 set of like 12 to 15, a little bit higher volume on that last one. Same on the skull crushers, probably around that 10 to 15 mark. And I'll probably do 1 drop set on triceps. So the 1 drop sets that I will still do is like on a tricep movement, a bicep movement, or a calf movement, because it doesn't tax the CNS too much. Whereas if I'm doing drop sets on an incline Smith or a hack squat, a heavy row, something like that, I mean, I'm running a ton of low days right now, 5 to 6 low days a week, and my low days are under 2,000 calories. I think it's like 1,950 calories. So I just can't recover from that, and it just makes me hold inflammation and just doesn't allow my body to lose weight and function the way it needs to, even though I'm doing a 2 on 1 off split. At the beginning of prep, it was 3 on 1 off, 2 on 1 off, so training 5 days a week, and now it's 2 on 1 off, just to try to reduce that inflammation. I got blood work done at about 9 weeks out, and my reverse T3 was extremely high, and my inflammation in my body was extremely high, so we started to pull back on training a bit and started seeing more results. So it's a little bit tough to pull back from me at first, but now with the way I'm feeling 4 weeks out, it's not nearly as tough because I'm pretty gassed. And then post-workout cardio right now is 20 minutes of the stairmaster. So this morning I went in and did my fasted cardio, 50 minutes on the stairs, some vacuums, some hanging leg raises before, and then we'll crush this delts and tri workout. We'll do 20 more minutes on the stairs, head home to eat. Pre-workout meal was 224 grams of chicken breast, 70 grams of white jasmine rice. I had a black coffee before cardio, and then a black coffee before my pre-workout meal. So I got 2 coffees today, so pretty caffeinated. So no caffeine in the pre today, just 2 scoops of pump, Bloodshot, Hostile, code Braden 10. It gets the nootropics going, so it does increase focus for sure, and then just facilitates as much blood flow as we can. You know, right now on my low days, 120 carbs. It's a lot of the quality of the pump relies on how hydrated I am, how well I've slept. Last night was a pretty good night's sleep. I got 7 hours. My sleep score was over 80 for the first time in a while. I want to say it was like 82 or something like that. Quarter teaspoon of pink salt with every meal, 7 liters of water a day. So good sleep, hydration, salt. I can think there's 20 grams of carbs and 70 grams of rice. So a little bit of carbs pre-workout and this pump. You know, it's going to be good. By the time we're off the stairmaster, though, we're depleted as all hell. Sometimes on that second stairmaster session post-workout, it almost feels like I'm going hypo. I'm not. I don't use any insulin. I'm not, but it's that feel of just low blood sugar, low energy in my feet. Like I start to clip the stairs sometimes. That lasts like 5 minutes on that that second stairmaster session can get pretty brutal. But that's pretty much the breakdown of the workout. And then post-workout meal, 224 grams of chicken breast again, 70 grams of white jasmine rice. But post-workout, we also get 168 grams of sweet potato. We measure that raw with the skin peeled off for digestion purposes. And then you measure it raw because with cooking potatoes, I mean, you could cook 300 grams of potato down to 100 grams in the air fryer and you'd be getting way more carbs than you thought. So even though I cook it the same way every time, it's best to measure your potato raw for sure. But yeah, we like to get the post-workout carbs in there for recovery and try to get us, you know, ready to go again tomorrow. Tomorrow is back and buys on the horizon. So that's that. I will see you in there. Let's go crush it. 4 weeks out. That's a wrap. Finished up my 20 minutes on the stairs. I had to take the video only like 5 or 10 minutes in, because come like 15-20 minutes in, I am just drenched in sweat and look terrible, as if I don't already look bad enough. So just gave you a quick sneak peek of being on the stairs. Finish that up. Finish the rest of my intra workout. That's EAAs, hydration, glutamine, creatine, taurine. Heading home, take a quick shower. Already like 4.5 liters of water in. Have another, finish off that 5th liter, and have my post-workout meal. Like I said, chicken, rice, and sweet potato, and get some more work done. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a great day.